Dear Antonio, for your 20th birthday, I sent a message out to a lot of your close friends and family to get them to record a video about their favorite memory of you, just to sort of show how important you are and all this stuff.
Happy 20th birthday, Antonio! Woo! We're as shocked as you are.
Your teenage years have already come full circle.
You hold a special place in our hearts.
And Lily's, of course.
We consider you a member of our family.
So Lisa and I have put together our photos from the last couple of years.
In retrospect, you have shared in some of our most important moments in life.
You're always a strong supporter and a smiling face.
And a leader in our community.
As parents, we could not be happier.
You have a good head on your shoulders.
And you've supported us in bringing our family closer together.
You love our Lily, and you protect her from harm.
It's a blessing to watch you both hold hands through life.
And carry on our family traditions and make new amazing memories.
Although we have our differences,
we can't stop loving you.
You bring a healthy appetite, friendship, and humor into our lives.
We can relax knowing Lily is in good hands. Endless sausage!
If you ever feel like you're in the doghouse,
we are here for you, and everything will be okay.
We have come so far, and we have so far to go.
It's so inspiring to imagine where we will all go in the coming years.
You might run off the road and scare the shit out of us.
But everyone that loves you knows.
You'll dye your hair, get right back up, and knock it out of the park.
As we experience changes, know that some things will never change.
Like our calendar drawing and our love for epic breakfast. We hope you love our heartfelt message.
We are uplifted thinking of your impact on our life.
We're suckers for cute and adorable things.
And all their quirks.
And so, from everyone, we love you and happy birthday.
Woo!
Wah, wah.
Antonio, you are probably the most shredded person I know. And you're also, likely the most well-adjusted person in our group. And those are things that you never hold against the rest of us. So my favorite memories of you are all the times that you've propped up everyone else in our group, even when we're at our lowest. Of course, me included. You are anything but a fair weather friend, and I very much appreciate and admire that about you. So have a happy birthday, Antonio.
Hey Tony, I'm here to share this special memory that I have of you. You're a baby and you used to climb out of the crib. Of course, I told you this story before, but you used to climb out of the crib and you're supposed to be napping and you'd get in the hallway and we would find you in the middle of the hallway. You would look at us and you'd grin and think it was, the funniest thing that you managed to climb out all by yourself. You're such a strong kid and also happy, you're just like having fun. And I think that's the one thing about you, that never change. You're strong and you're always having fun and adventurous. And I love that about you. You always brought a lot of energy and good vibes, and you share that with us all in the family. You're just, such a great positive influence. I think, not just the family, but everybody, who gets close to you. Anybody will see that right away, how happy you are with life. I think you have a lot of talent. I told you that before, and I think there will be several more great memories for for us to remember of Tony, and all this stuff that you're going to accomplish in life. And I just want to wish you the happiest birthday, lots of fun and success, love, peace, I love you, son, and I'll be giving you a hug in person, around your birthday when I see you. Love you. Bye.
My favorite moment with Antonio is probably when we set up the stupid odd chest fly that had the bench go like 90 degrees and like between two of the rope cables, and like we had the handles all the way up here, and we're trying to like push down, the chest just didn't work. It was just flying out of the bench. Yeah, that was hilarious. Antonio's impacted me by like forcing me to push past my limits. One for all for one, plus ultra type shit. Yeah, in the gym and like academically, because I know Big Dog Antonio is way bigger and like stronger than me, and I think his shoulders like look way better than mine. Like that was just like pop, and so I feel like there's like a Goku and Vegeta type rivalry. I don't know if you feel the same way, but there's like I'm trying to push, he like watching him get better just makes me want to like get better myself so I can like exceed him or like push past him both in the gym and like academically. Especially academically though, in like the first semester when I had the writing class, and I initially came in thinking that I was just going to get a B or a B plus and just cruise through the writing class. But watching Antonio work on his academics so like diligently and stuff just made me want to like get like the best score possible. So I started going for feedback and stuff. And yeah, he just overall he just makes me like makes me more hardworking, I guess. Yeah.
Okay. Memories for Tonio. AKA Tony, my sweet 20-year-old boy. Gosh, I have so many memories. It's tough to choose a favorite. Long ago and far away, pushing Gus on that alphabet cart. That was hilarious. You loved pushing him around the house on that little cart. Just running into things, laughing like a loon. That was a great time. You guys would plank on that little yellow keyboard that we had, and it had a microphone, and just, banging around on that together. As a baby, Tony had wonderful giggly smiles and just such a happy kid. His upbeat nature and his ability to show what he feels in his heart it's like a superpower he has. And I loved when we went shoe shopping together. That was so fun. And he found his styling Hey Dudes. But I think the best memory will always be the most recent, because that's the gift we have. Right now, the thing I remember is discussing with him how to calculate days of the week and those stupid word problems with the fence posts, because I'm always confused. And we just had that, and it was fun, and we laughed, and Tony's gift is one of genuine connection and laughter, or tears if the occasion calls for it. Up or down, you're a beautiful soul, Tonio. I appreciate and I love you so much, sweetie. You fill my heart. You fill the hearts of everyone. Just be proud of who you are. Your big heart and your open affection, it may cause you pain in your life, but it's a blessing. It's not a curse. And I'm really proud of you, and I love you so much.
Hey Antonio, I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday, and just, appreciate you, because genuinely I feel very lucky to be your roommate, and you're honestly such a great guy. You're very kind. You're also very talented at what you do. You're an incredible saxophone player. You're a very, very smart individual, bro. And I just appreciate you for, first of all, letting me copy off you. Academic integrity, sorry. And yeah, I really appreciate you being in my life, and you're like kind of GOAT, bro. Yeah, I wanted to remember one of my favorite memories with you. It's likely when we were in jazz band with Pete and Will. And Will called your phone like 20 times. And essentially, when you picked up the phone and Pete essentially yelled at you because of Will. That was really funny. That was like really funny, bro. But yeah, anyways, I'm excited to, that we share 3 classes. I'm excited to work on our group projects together for, our hard class. And yeah, man, I appreciate you, bro. And happy birthday. Happy birthday.
We got our first pair of Bionicles. Tony got the orange guy with the propellers and the gun, and I got this hunchback guy with like a spiky mask and a big icy axe. And I looked up the pictures of them today on the internet, and I thought it was really funny because the icy guy that I got looks like me. He's all hunched and spiky, and then the propeller guy is he's bulky and wide, and he's got big propeller hands, so he looks like Tony. I don't know, you gotta look him up. Tony will know what I mean. The orange guy and the white Bionicle.
I remember them.
The guy with the propellers.
Yeah.
They look like it's me and Tony.
What's up, Tony? Heard you're getting old, and I decided in your old age I would not let you forget the iconic hangout in which I tried to murder you. Now, as I recall, it started off as a normal night, we invaded the Epperson household, ate all their food, but then we decided to retire to the basement. And it was there at which I found the murder weapon, Thor's hammer. Now, as soon as I picked this up, I immediately knew that I had to throw it. So I took aim right at your head. And Hayden actually sees this, but he turns around and decides, no, there's no way Brian would throw this hammer across the room at Tony's head. Little did he know, 2 seconds later, that thing soared across the room with precision and technique, beautiful arc, hits you right in the head. Blood everywhere. Sprays all over the magic cards, gets all over the floor, and did I forget to mention that you were wearing a white shirt? Blood is all over that thing. And this might have been the angriest I had ever seen you look, although it only lasted for a second before we then decided to try and figure out how to explain this to Hayden's parents. But as I often do, I take it upon myself to deliver a message. So I go upstairs and I tell them, hey, I killed Tony. And of course, they laugh thinking this is a joke. But I mean, that laughter only lasted for about 3 seconds before you came upstairs after me covered in blood. Now, all this is to say, happy birthday, and consider yourself lucky that you made it to 20 while having me as a friend, because truly, I think I might be considered an occupational hazard. Now, have a great time in your 20s or whatever. I don't know.
Hi, Tony. I can't believe you're 20 years old. Alex and I were just thinking through some memories with you, and I remembered taking a little camping trip with you where we were all enjoying some cheese, and I talked you into trying a piece of Swiss cheese, and you were not for it. You said, "Oh, that's horrible." we still laugh about that occasionally to this day. But outside of that, I've never known anyone to pick up Blockus as quickly as you have. You've mastered that game after game 1. I still struggle with it a little bit. And we've really enjoyed all of the band performances. And I think there's one in particular where you did a saxophone solo. So really enjoy your musical talent.
Tony, I always enjoyed having you help us at Woodlawn. I know there were some ugly jobs. Scraping, sanding, and painting those doors. I know that took a long time. Digging fence post holes. We had to cut through those tree roots. I know we climbed up on the roof the one time to work on the TV antenna. I think you were a little sketched out about being up that high. But you're always good help and willing to do anything. I know you always liked having Chris's leftovers for lunch when I would bring those, and you always like to have a pop with lunch, even though you wouldn't take a coffee when I offered it to you. Anyway, up here in the room, this is the paneling that you primed, and you can see it's all painted now all the way around. So That was good help. And somebody else down here wants to say hi to you. Lucy is still here with us. Anyway, happy 20th birthday, Tony, and we'll see you later.
Happy birthday, Tony.
If you're seeing this, I'm already dead. I don't have much time, and I've been tasked with bringing up a memory. You know I have an abysmal memory, so that's hard. But I do know that you've been my best friend for like most of my life, and that game nights are pretty cool. So that's gotta come for something. And also like your free on Fridays, which like how could you forget that? I have to go.
Antonio, happy birthday! It's your elderly friend Nick. You may be able to tell by the video. I've been asked to provide video evidence of why I remain your friend after a year of knowing you. And I just wanted to go on the record and tell you you're one of the most impressive young men I've had the pleasure of knowing in my life. I am very grateful for your taking me by the proverbial hand and guiding me through my jiu-jitsu journey this past year and a half. And in all seriousness, I think that the world is your oyster. You have more class and dignity and calm at 19 going on 20 than I find myself having today. So keep doing all the things that you're doing. I look forward to getting to know you better and for much longer. And I think that you are in store for just an absolutely wonderful life. Thank you for being my friend and a consistent part of my life, and happy birthday. Bye.
You, Tony. We're discussing our favorite memories of you.
My favorite memory is when we called you autistic and you got really flustered about it.
You called me gay for it. Yeah, you're gay.
My favorite memory is when Tony and I had a peach eating competition. And I every time I tell this story to other people, I'm like, it was like the tortoise and the hare. Because I ate like 8 peaches, and I was like, dude, I got this in the bag. Tony ain't got shit on me. And like I burped, and then he ate like 12. And it was really humiliating.
I love that picture.
Yeah, he's just holding the peaches.
Such a good
I
picture.
literally curated the shirt so it says like, I love peaches and Snoopy. And then he had to wear it.
My favorite's when he called me gay.
My favorite memory is
I don't know. He was attacking me because I said he was stimming.
So if in my head the flashback is like, you're stimming, you're gay, and he's like, he knows me, he sees me.
Oh, another good memory though is when they were wrestling and they were like, no, jiu-jitsu's not gay. And the next thing I know, Tony's balls is in like Brandon's face. We had like pictures of it. I remember showing my dad them, and I was like, no, that's fucking gay. Like, that's definitely...
Yeah, what's a good one is me and Tony and Molly went to the drive-thru. Me and Tony were shirtless in the front seat. We're shit talking to you guys. We're like, how the hell did you guys spend? You know, we were talking about how they spent like $45 that morning on McDonald's, and we're like, how the hell they spend that much? And then we went through Arby's and spent $55 for the 3 of us.
Yeah, we were like,
whoa.
We were talking about how me, you, and Brandon were like, we spent like $50 that morning. We're like, how did we do that on the way down to Florida? And then we went to Arby's and we're like, all right, that's fine. We'll spend like $20 here, and the total was like $55.70.
Yep.
And we're like, what the fuck did we order? And it's just because we're fat. And we just really wanted Arby's.
And little did you guys know, we said we'd wait for you, but we all ate before and then
ordered
saved some food.
We ordered 2 orders, so we can eat one there and then one with you guys.
Okay, Zach.
I'd say my favorite memory is when I wiped the floor with Tony's face, you know? No, I'm kidding. That time that he wiped the floor with my face out in the woods.
What?
That was your favorite? I thought you were pissed after that. No, I was, but it's type 2 kind of fun, you know?
Sexual tension.
Yeah, absolutely.
The two of them.
Zach liked it.
Your turn, Brandon.
My favorite memory is we were cleaning up after band camp, and I was helping with taking down all the lights and whatnot, and that's when we started talking. And the one thing that I was like, oh, these guys are pretty cool. I like these guys. And I was walking with you and Lily, and I think your parents.
or somebody, so one of your older peoples, and I mentioned going on a cruise, and you guys were like sounding interesting, and I'm like, I'll throw out an olive branch, and I only really like that memory because that's I think where it all started, and
Aww.
I hold that, and that is my favorite memory.
I have another memory of when I referenced the TikTok and Tony got it and he said, "Don't worry, an alpha recognizes another alpha." And I thought it was really funny. Sorry.
Yeah.
I love Garfield hat.
Oh.
I love that hat. He let me borrow it for a day. I loved it.
That's a good hat.
The bird nest did. I was him.
Was that his?
It was. I think it was Tony's saxophone and also Abby's saxophone. The bird nest.
The
fell
bird
into
nest fell in there, and I watched it
Whoa.
happen during the concert. And I'm like,
Yeah, it fell into
They're
him and
pulling
Abby.
it out.
Abby was like panicking. Tony just kept playing. Then we told Tony, and I think he was like started jumping it out.
So, my favorite memory of you, I have quite a few, but some of the top ones is when I first met you and when I first knew that I liked you. That time that we went to the Wildwood Park with all of us and we bonded over that stupid dog game, and before then when you would text me over the summer and we went to the pool and I asked you out. Making it through COVID with you really helped. We would just talk and do schoolwork. I think my all-time favorite memory was, I think it was our second or third year in 4-H, and we went to one of the dances, and I was wearing my grandma's dress, and we took that picture up on the table. I felt so beautiful. And seeing it, and I knew that I really loved you. You just sent me a text saying that you love me. You make me want to be a better person. You mean so much to me. You deserve everything. I love spoiling you so much, and I love taking care of you because I want to make sure that you feel the way that I feel. I hope you had a great day, and I hope this weekend has been or will be great. And I hope you have best 20th birthday, Antonio.
Antonio.
Tony.
Tony.
Hey, Antonio, I just want
Toto.
Antonio.
Hey, Tony.
Antonio.
Antonio.